ambushafo mamentia na memo akwaba famra channel iso ha nimde news nsem ekoso of my Ghana mu de dika de dishwe na tena sese ana tesenchiremu no na yete bramu the Nando Danko Akufo-Addo led administration January 7th 2025 na tese omudumade nyina no adesa abana wie na afin so the newly elected president Ghana for being na tese or take over na with that we bring na assess the government na some more kan tese nyasem ketwa bi tese president Nando Danko Akufo-Addo na ban no ma modern some people are using certain ways at a no thing just anyasem ketwa Nando Danko Akufo-Addo are more minor. He's a curse to the country. He didn't help the country. In some way, Ghana for be canon. For a chain crew. Nano for on live radio. Kofi Akpaloo wakasa. Na otrese se obi tina baby ka se Nando Danko Akufo-Addo are more my Ghana. Not just say the bakono share nim the oka. Na no de yakoyechi ebusa question say for every single time NDC I win election biano it was for the help of a votarians and ultimately they win here any single time about NDC I win election biano just won't say voter into about massively. Now looking at that and obisa question say nyoma proposed as a votarians to NDC and momu dey hin and ultimately the mom just say ebusan for anyasem ketwa wa kasa for going into this 2024 election, I will advise the Ghanaians and then what to be at the money NDC for any Benianco. Now, you could see some chili be.
Mamma come suggestion, Massa now train out to me and almost to one out to me, a man, young man, stay where you are. Oh, trouble politics. Tama MPP for Omunyani or more a more flag bearer. Wow, presidential candidates, and I said running flag bearer. Don't Mahama, no one say, me Bawumia and more poor because Sango Fuyo would do much. It do so many running meta. Nado Mubinita, Munita, and let about politics any day. You cannot come and say to them. Yeah, I'm going to phone you to Obama NDC check. Ya to ya ba ama NDC sa NDC benya vote e wo Ashanti regional ye anwo for the momunya vote no obeko a sign off benya vote baby NDC win the bia wo baby win the bia kokore anwo for to college da kurum college da hwidiem anwo for the to Obama konza the team win wo ho wo ko one one the brother panini your friend say Erikopoku wonu say ye papa mo no omukoko ni ajaje eno omoye oba pro east pro west sene east sene west e anwono for to aba no ho though other tribes wo but the ma omutime win no e anwono for no mo ho no to aba ne ka ho because anwono for no mo to e 99 against 1 anwono ni bia ko to aba wonu say probably so beto ama NDC no e 90%. Eso so masa omonya hwema you NDC nya hwe efo ma ye anwonofo na karani metu abeto to gba fe da you ready monfa ma no to gba fe de be ka kire say why oh mesin why ready and response one by one kan na tama na ma for e push no response one by no che say mo don ma nim no one number entino omunya botre na don ma e mini so so ye no run me to be free no timi say he was ready for it na less tamaklusu no nya ready. And I say, let's take no way. Ah, you, we do no. What am I telling you? We are ready. We are Sylvester Mensa. They were all ready. Ah, almost met me. Yeah, but so man few. But a year, you vote to the more papa. But Oko voter region, Timisha voter in the whole voter region. Meanwhile, dear, but we don't say so. Because I deal with NDC, I know voter region. But they've built an airport for you. Airport. And the one who airport. No. Now, say airport. You're going to plane there 2 hours. If I saw the panel, so they tell me. Size can only go airstrip. They could have used some pay here. They could have used the money to build factories, about 2 or 3 factories. I'm right now on and you might. Now, quite I did you on them. If I saw the student for so also. I get some for so also. Say mo be say dachi bi ye nya airport ho no ma ka metimi agya asase ne ho na da ho na dachi bi here say nya airport anake na be so airport my voter regional kwai na flawo because e get die ni nyina dodo na be fa ko Lomi and I'm for free Kumasi near that take over then they cannot travel from Kumasi by or air to Akpaloo. Now we say 1 minute over say you airline to be free Western region no ba no be free kind of plane from Accra to Tamale, Accra to Takoradi, Accra to Kumasi. Now whenever planes Accra to who let's say Katoba Fede or African word ho so women apply say if it's economically viable and as a commercial viable go by omo ya de papa bia mo ayo onwe kwan da sugar coffee e de ko Akpaloo no unu say o man pani ku for time e na omo yes akwan ma ye oba hoho town now aye gu na Swatina eye abanwe e na omo ye oba ufri sikuma ana say esujaman over say akosombo ebesna kohua ekwan nyenyenyenyenye afi na omo ye kwan na mai ena na anu yo mai soko da ebesi ho na ko ho town ya mai bibi kakra bi ono mo de mai yenye bibi a voter region for all these years so there's nothing happening in the voter region but me kan dey aye edesu obo now dey otine be kan ho a what the otine be kan ho a oti region and you be sukura obi so ko oti region dia ne kan senya na anu ikura kse oti ne keka voter region ho na anu ya no ma be chem na ma ya de say yes baby de oti na baby de voter na oti region de enye me say voter region nya hwe o we need development in our region ma obi anada no ho eda entra be nka say na palutia no ye kamede na kamene nanu ye MPP for so mo ba be yi o mo running mate so ma kama edawiem so mbe yi o mo running mate from o stronghold nesa na mo ka ma ye obi anim so mko yi ani ba free Ashanti region na retina NDC for there o mo yi o mo dey free o mo stronghold and I say
NDC so my consistent central region o mo pick if and
ye vote
to remain faithful to central region
ye vote to no mo pay o ba say ye vote to no there dey be ko NDC what I say we ya boy hudua say the area betu aba ma NDC eno mo ebu ye kwase
Akpaloo mate
so na me che no na age ni de mo bi ankeka age ho asem say we anyini because Akufo-Addo ya 90s binya Eric kasa say na Akufo-Addo as adeso amaye o man who told you Akufo-Addo aye why na aye bi wo haram I'm being honest with you we Dr. Kwame Nkrumah free no president. Give me the history. Who has done better than Akufo-Addo? Give me one.
In terms of
we Akufo-Addo, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah Fiwa. See, I'm a president of Bagana Hanuma. Why are you much chain? Akufo-Addo.
And I'm saying Ejuma in terms of then.
BPR. Over education. Education is one. Education is one key. Obi Omar be able to mpon enwomasua. Sika Akufo-Addo dey education mono. Wa bon pa be prepare ama ne pa be nya o mahu akankan ama hwe na okọ KE commander o mo ne ama o habo ma o mo official habo ma o mo modi o mo na mo ne adade
Elmina
na so ni KE commander me say commander
KE that's true
yes KE o dem say KE I know the Elmina I know the so na me che no o ma yes anya mani nyina bebrebe na Buankra airport mo fa say
airport inland
mebo Buankra inland port
yes
what time I start say babe so be
but say generally our elections no entire problems with polling stations no problem about coalition center and say mostly enclosed
a coalition center ne de na me nukuri ni okona kokon coalition center me fi nyansanim
adan
na coalition center de ele na akwa no
ya keka bom dada na ede ba
tio ade ehia eye o pink sheet na ye twero so no pink sheet no say unya o pink sheet corrector you can sit in your own comfort zone and then do your
calculations
compilation so the mention we hu your party be enya then the EC dey no be no na o dey cross check it no I say the unya and sana is so a report one. So one any side idea, who call research and I go to qua. Me mom with imagine I'm speaking as an accountant. What I'm a me who because I saw this guy go to bank. Now amount paying slip. Paying slip near the money. The mouth say for Kofi, for Koto. Now say amount bank statement. Now they are cross check here say the other Koto and one bank for now record one. Because bank can be going to buy the end 30 no bought 300 and I bought 3,000 I bought 300 amount. So on the maternity and anything now here say to bring shit in there. You need to make sure so you get it right. You train your agents to the extent say, yeah, try the no on a depend natural. It is only 300 make sure say 300 and the trauma with police station would try your amount 130. We tell you so amount 30. Now they 270 like come with you. It's your money idea here. It's only a police station writer. Obi, you don't even need to go to police center. For what? It's a Minnesota in my child. Me say me fa baby say Pro West. Now the Pro West we say more 77 police stations. Huh? Each police station, no, I say make sure say me agent wo. Me agent me training no. We need to go pen ho no. Me training am na mu say wo kwa asana e start abano to no hwe say ya enter side we wo. Books de buy no hwe say bibia ye intact. Your Tony and Sunday be share Google no. Just say ya share say record say biometric machine report when the man say if I do say na aba beto aba verify them. They say anybody 300 you should expect 300 ballots and they be free ebeba. Side ma we nyina you have to do them. And na ye na ya kan bibia we say ye nyina ya kan bibia we no bia oh ya ba just ye me mega say train. Never say ya record de ben ti me call for mu ko nyina ka jum say mu nyina mo say e de ben ya record no ho because hom no betime di ubone all record no betime di odi akoma wo bi so the mention so if all these things are well trained but na betime wi awo eti santo kwa ekoko police station nyina no me hu ni say me anasa police center ko ko so mo koma ye ko bo mutu mo so afoko ko ndogwa wo touching myself. Yes, touching myself. Why should you go and to be killed? All them said, so you for no go for day. And then you know, I joined their show where Senate West. So Bekaya, you talk about the now you report to say MPP near Rene as a parliamentary, But NDC need the court, and court to buy much Kibi and NDC now Rene by 16 votes. East. East. West. Yes, it's your 16 votes. Now, I idea no. So if you do your collection and everything right, in your own office, you don't need that gidi now. You're misleading phone. Oh, we capitalize on a misleading phone. Now, Obi, Enra, I'm saying, discussion. I was listening to it. Dear, once I now need John Jinapo. Yeah, John Jinapo. No more ECG payment to be in a day. Me chepa na as an accountant, na me take the all can I say. No, sir, he was referring to PURC report on my issue. The PURC near from in say the much trouble paper no and no more candia. Then either said John Jinapo and yourself. You didn't understand what the content. But what's your understanding of what you read? Okay. How much ECG Etriama the says IPPs let me get the exact way and then we can they gave an impression say as a ECG for they paid less on my collections less and now less it's kind of that is the impression. Like it's not been accounted for. Yes. It's not true because what they said in the report they even paid more. Maybe. Based on the table now we'll read it from no. Maybe. Okay. The cash waterfall mechanism application for January 2024 payment was based on invoices submitted for November 2023. The total ECG revenues reported Akpaloo, the total ECG revenues reported for January 2024 was 820 million. Mate. Enna Obaha or say
a total amount of 512 million, representing the total payment due 6 independent power generators as level A was deducted from the collected revenues reported by ECG. The remaining 307 million after deducting the payment to the IPCs was then allocated to state-owned enterprises, regulators, and some embedded generators within the ECG network in level B. This is captured in table 1 below. In the table 1, no amount breakdown of how they use the 307 million. No? But I think John's point was
on table 3.
2.3. Ekase actual disbursement of revenue to sector players. 2.3.1 disbursement to level A beneficiaries. Or say the total actual revenue reported by ECG to level A beneficiaries stood at 120 million Ghana cedis instead of 43 million US dollars, which is equivalent to 514 million, using PURC published projected Ghana cedi US dollar exchange rate of 11.9624 for quarter 4 of 2023. A summary of the payments to the various beneficiaries is shown in table 3.
Yes, Obi. How many me pesa over? PURC. Because or this report to buy. He should go back and do it work again.
Addo.
One report to say Omutia 120 million cedis. Is that not it?
Sure.
Then look on the table. Amount paid USD.
Yes, amount paid USD.
And it's how much? 120 million.
120 million.
So which one is which? If it's $120 million, then when you work it out, it will be how much? So, and then here he is reporting 120 million cedis.
Ghana cedis.
So which one is which? I know because you're NTS. What you can just say 120 million cedis.
No, I think you have a point. I mean, for an official document like this,
exactly.
Inconsistencies should be explained.
No, I didn't know who or to me card in out. I said, yeah, ECG phone is going to be a baby, it's going to be go for baby. Besides, I said, yes, ECG phone, this can be, and I'm this can be a to baby. Now, my the president directive, not the mom. That is the impression the PURC for no
created with this report.
It is our report way. I said it to that's being. Want to say we get
that's being moody. That will not be fair. Maybe and also can say better particular based on the income.